Good morning, amigos. Good morning, my boxing friends, boxing fans from around the world. This is Coach Mario. Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy here in Miami, Florida. How are you all guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it's been one hell of a week this past week. A lot of things have transpired in the sport of boxing. A lot of things have transpired in my personal life. Just came off vacation, 1 week vacation that I spent with my wife in the state of South Carolina. Hilton Head Island. Beautiful place, relaxing atmosphere, beach time with my better half. We did a lot of good stuff. We went to a lot of nice restaurants, spent the day in the beach, went dolphin watching, all that other good stuff that we like to do on our time off. And it's been a long time that I haven't had a time off like this for a week in my work at my business, what I do for a living, which is train fighters starting really early in the morning. So I needed this vacation very much. My wife needed it. She's my business partner. She's the owner of Body Concept by Julia Gym here in Miami. She's been training people here for about 20 years. So she's very well known in the fitness industry. She is actually, if not the best, one of the best trainers in Miami, Florida. So we took our week off. We had a great time, and now we're back to the grind. Right? Started Monday, started yesterday, training people at 5 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, let's talk about something new. Let's talk about what has transpired. We will be talking today about news coming out. Flash news, breaking news coming out of Canelo's camp, and Canelo himself. An interview he did on ESPN Deportes. I know we have spoken before about some other interview he's done, and I've gotten a lot of feedback, a lot of people commenting on my last that particular episode in which I mentioned that Canelo was talking about retirement to Claudia Trejos, and now he's got some other statements that are a little controversial. And just to let you guys know, I got a lot of people that agreed with me on my last episode about Canelo picking and choosing his way up to greatness. And I had some that were calling me a hater, the typical behavior of those that are in denial. And I'm pretty sure I will get more of those after this episode when I tell you guys, what Faitelson, if you know him, David Faitelson from ESPN in Los Angeles, California, has just released in his Facebook page. And let me tell you guys something, I'm not making this up. Some delusional fanboys, Canelo fanboys were saying, oh, those are lies, blah, blah. It's not a lie. You can actually check it. And I actually posted it on my episodes. All these comments are coming from the mouth of the king himself, King Canelo. All right? The king that has been exposed. The king that continues to evade the greatest fighters and the greatest fights, those fights that fans want to watch, the fights that fans are looking for, like see him fight against Andrade, see him fight against Charlo, see him fight against some other champions like Benavidez, see him fight against Bivol, the rematch. And you already know what I think about him picking Triple G after how long? 5 years? 4 or 5 years of evading him to fight again? And saying he didn't need Triple G. You already know what I think about that. But anyway, let's talk about the latest news. Breaking news. Flash news, I would like to call it. This is incredible, all right, from the king himself, all right. And this is what David Faitelson actually posted on his Facebook page. David Faitelson, you can actually look it up, and I'll actually post it here on this episode. I will post all the information here so you can actually double check and see that I'm not making this up, guys, all right? So David Faitelson, ESPN, at ESPN Los Angeles, said the following. I'm going to try to translate. It's in Spanish, all right? David Faitelson, by the way, is a very, very well-known sports commentator from Mexico. He's been he's been very critical of Canelo's career for a long time, and they've called him all kinds of names. They called him hater and all this other stuff because he actually, you know, has common sense, has been wondering why has it taken so long for Canelo to fight Triple G when Triple G was in his prime. You know, right after the second fight, both of these fights were controversial. First one, Triple G won it, you know, by a wide margin, in my opinion. And the second was closer, but I still saw Triple G edging that one out. But anyway, David Faitelson says the following. I'm going to translate from Spanish to English. Ladies and gentlemen, Saúl El Canelo Alvarez has spoken to ESPN Radio with our fellow reporters, Tapanava and Bernardo Ozuna, where he says that he's not interested in fighting against another Mexican, whether his name is Gilberto El Zurdo Ramirez or Jaime Munguia, that they are not at his level. They are not at his level, all right? That's what he says. Today, and they are fighters that they're not at his levels today, okay? And they are fighters that he would beat easily. And he still feels that he's the best pound for pound on the planet. All right, so let's go over that real quick. That's the first part. Canelo Alvarez on interview with reporters Tapanava and Bernardo Ozuna, who you have seen in a lot of these fights. He's one of the commentators with Timothy Bradley, and he's there with some other commentators. He loves Canelo. Anyway, but this is what he tells him again. All right, he's not interested in fighting a Mexican, whether his name is Gilberto El Zurdo Ramirez or Jaime Munguia, and that they are not at his level. And they are fighters that he would beat easily. And also that he feels that he's still the best pound for pound on the planet. Okay, he adds the following. He's not interested in the Mexican public. He's not interested in the opinion of his own countrymen, that he's been criticized so much. And that's one of the things that I've been telling you guys. Some people have called me a Mexican hater, that I hate Mexican fighters. It's his own people, guys. His own people don't like him. They can see right through him. They can see he's picking and choosing paper champs, the weakest of different levels. They're giving him every excuse. Oh, this fighter was too big. This fighter was like this, you know, all this other stuff. But anyway, let's continue. Again, he says he's the best pound for pound fighter on the planet. He's not interested in the Mexican public's opinion. He's not interested in signing up with Oscar de la Hoya. And he doesn't want to give the people a Mexican war. A Mexican war. That he only fights for himself, and that he's the side A and the face of boxing. Wow. That's a lot, guys. I mean, this guy is really, really delusional, thinking that he's the face of boxing, that he's the best Mexican fighter of all time, that Munguia or Zurdo Ramirez are not at his level, that he could beat them easily, that he doesn't care about the Mexican people's opinion, the critics, which have been millions, not thousands, but millions around the world that have criticized Canelo. And one of the things that I'm going to do, guys, in this episode, I'm going to post some of those comments from his own Mexican fans, from his own people, so that you can see it's not me who's saying this only. It is millions of people, tens of thousands of people around the world that have seen Canelo's, path to greatness in his mind. Picking and choosing who he wants to fight. If he doesn't want to fight somebody, if he thinks somebody's too dangerous for him, he says, oh, he's not at my level. He hasn't earned it yet. Who does this guy think he is? I don't understand, guys. But anyway, this is a short video. We will be talking a little bit more about some of the stuff that had transpired, and I will get more into that in the next episode. But one of the things I'm going to be talking about in my next episode is the breakdown of Beterbiev, his future, what lies ahead for him after the devastating victory, the destruction of Joe Smith, a very strong, very durable fighter, a champion who he beat so easily last Saturday. But anyway, that's going to be in my next episode. But right now, from Miami, Florida, this is Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy here in Miami, saying goodbye to you guys. This next episode of Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. Saludos from Miami. We wish you all a great week. Stay tuned, guys, because this keeps on getting better. Canelo, what is going to happen? What is going to happen with his career? Will he retire? Will he fade into oblivion? Will he fade into, walk into the sunset with all that money that he made fooling people? But anyway, guys, we'll be talking soon. Until next time, Coach Mario saying goodbye. Have a great week and God bless. Oh, remember, like and subscribe. I know a lot of you guys are watching this video, so please click on that button. Like and subscribe. Click on the little bell so you'll be reminded of the next episode that's coming up. All right, guys? God bless you all. Bye.